The Last of Us second episode is released on HBO Max and this is pretty solid. The first episode for me was a 9 out of 10 and well, this episode is probably a 10. This show had a great start. Now as I said in my previous video, Last of Us 1 has such a story that even if someone does a crappy retelling of the story, they are destined to have a good movie or TV show. Well, unless they make huge changes, but so far I do have a faith in the show writers. Now this episode starts off with some scientists finding out about the virus, well, the fungus in Jakarta, Indonesia, and that is a pretty dark scene, and that was a pretty solid setup for the whole episode because this is a pretty dark episode, especially the ending. Anyway, now this episode starts finally with Ellie, Joel, and Tess and follows them through the journey across Boston to reach the drop-off point where they are going to drop Ellie off and get the battery and go meet Tommy. But if that happened, the show would end, and that definitely doesn't happen. And this episode we does have the clickers scene, and clickers design is amazing. Like in most of the show about zombies and stuff, you know, there are just only the zombies and maybe few zombie animals. But Last of Us, Resident Evil, and few other games have different zombie factions, like various type of zombie which maintains a variety. And in this episode we does have the clickers and the runners, and there are two more versions of them coming in the future, and those are going to look, I guess, amazing. Now they cut off a few zombie set pieces from the game and give us one great zombie action, and that was good. As long as they put this much of effort in each scene, I'm going to say it's good. And by the end of the episode, Tess get bitten, Ellie and Joel goes on to their way, and yeah, that was pretty dark. Now this video will contain a bit of spoiler. Now in future they are going to meet Bill and Frank, and in the game Frank's dead, but here we can see Frank is alive, and probably there is going to be a different dead, and I am excited. The whole show feels great because of Pedro and Bill Ramsey, because Ellie and Joel's relationship, their chemistry as a father and daughter, is one of the most important thing in the game. So I'm hopeful because they are pretty charismatic and they have a good chemistry. If you are watching this video so far, why not hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, because we are very close to 500 subscribers. Yeah, you heard it right. It's not 500k or million. It's just 500. So yeah, do it. Moving on. So as of right now, I'm pretty optimistic about the show becoming a good one. It was great playing Last of Us in 2013, and finally after watching it on TV, it's also good. And I'll definitely recommend anyone to watch this, even if I play the games or not play the games, because there are pretty good stuff in this show. So let me know if you are excited or not, because I do really want to know your reaction after watching this episode, and in turn increase my engagement and maybe I'll get more views. Anyway, subscribe